I'm Todd Grisham, and what a venue. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. First up, the Bulldozer. They'll be squaring up against Young Blood. Many consider this to be the most exciting division in all of boxing. It's the middleweights.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Up first is the Bulldozer from Germany. Up against them, Youngblood from Greece.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Germany, wearing the dark green trunks with green trim, the Bulldozer. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Greece, wearing the white trunks trimmed with white, Young Blood.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
Listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Couldn't land that jab. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Digging into the rib cage now. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Threw the hook, didn't land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Listen, great work, Steve. Listen, you switched off what you're doing. I need you to focus on what you... Great round, great round. Now relax. Don't be looking confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of a jab.
And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of us. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheese them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Did you see that? This could be the end. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. He'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Right, let's get out there. Good work, that's it, now breathe.
There's the bell for round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Catch and shoot. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Punch, counterpunch. Counterpunch. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. That jab won't score. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. They're both going for the KO. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Okay, focus.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. Back and forth they go. A lot of effort being exerted here. What? Whoa, wait a minute! And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That counter punch caught him clean. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.